Hi, my name is Dr. Julia Heiner, and I serve on the board of directors for the Texas Guardianship Association. I am a dual board certified internist and geriatrician specializing in the assessment and care of adults with capacity concerns and also survivors of elder mistreatment. What is capacity? What does it mean to have diminished capacity? And how is capacity assessed? These are topics that come up a lot in my line of work as an academic physician and associate professor at McGovern Medical School in Houston, Texas. Let's explore these ideas now and also how reduced capacity relates to potential needs for supported decision making and or guardianship. According to the Texas Estates Code, section 1002.017, an incapacitated person is an adult who is substantially unable to provide for their own food, clothing, shelter, physical health, and financial affairs due to a physical or mental concern. In more straightforward terms, capacity has to do with someone's ability to make and carry out normal daily decisions that are consistent with their beliefs and values, and that consider the risks, benefits, and alternatives to a decision. As long as someone can cognitively make a decision, it's okay if someone else physically carries out the choice. What this means is that if I had a physical injury, for example, someone else can do the work of grocery shopping for me, assuming that I have the mental ability to make the shopping list and budget for the purchases. Diminished capacity to make and carry out decisions, or so called decisional incapacity and executive incapacity, respectively, can occur as a result of many medical or mental health conditions, including dementias like Alzheimer's disease, severe psychiatric illness, traumatic brain injuries, strokes, intellectual and developmental disabilities, a short term confusional state called delirium, short and long term effects of illicit substance use, severe medication adverse effects, and much more. Sometimes the effects of these and other conditions may be permanent, progressive, or irreversible, and a more enduring solution like guardianship may be needed. Other times, the underlying cause can be treated and resolved, and an individual can return to their baseline function and decision making. Whatever the cause and whatever the duration, when someone has diminished capacity, they greatly benefit from help and support to avoid personal harms. In this situation, licensed physicians, psychologists, and nurse practitioners with physician supervision may be asked to perform a capacity assessment to best determine how much support an individual may need and for how long. Practitioners should perform detailed and comprehensive interviews about self care and daily function, utilize cognitive and mental health screening tools, review available medical, school, and other records, and talk to collateral sources of information about the individual, including other healthcare and social services professionals and the individual's close associates like family and friends. If done well, the capacity assessment and associated review of collateral information will likely take several hours, even when done by a highly knowledgeable and trained medical professional. Depending on the findings of the capacity assessment, the healthcare professional may recommend a range of help, including community supports and services, full time caregivers, powers of attorney, legally authorized supported decision makers, and sometimes a guardian of the person and/or estate. Such a determination of incapacity should always be made with the utmost professionalism and care of the individual, as the determination of incapacity and the recommendation for legal removal of rights of an adult is a highly restrictive step not to be taken lightly. In some instances, after guardianship is enacted, capacity improves over time. In that case, restoration of capacity can be assessed and enacted through a similar process. Unfortunately, in many cases of incapacity, the underlying medical condition only worsens with time, and restoration of capacity is ultimately not possible. For these reasons, it's crucial for caregivers and guardians to be well versed in how best to care for incapacitated incapacitated persons throughout the individual's lifespan. The Texas Guardianship Association offers education, training, resources, and other support for personal and professional guardians throughout the state of Texas in order to maximize the quality of care given to people medically and legally determined to lack capacity. Interested in learning more? Please consider joining the Texas Guardianship Association for more about how we can help you and your loved one. Thank you.